Okay, here is the question given. A body is sliding down an inclined plane having a coefficient of friction 0.5. If the normal reaction is twice that of the resultant of a downward force along the incline, find the angle between inclined plane and horizontal. Here a body is sliding down an inclined plane have coefficient of friction 0.5. That means it's a rough inclined plane, so coefficient of friction mu is equal to 0.5 given, and here given normal reaction is twice that of resultant downward force. So normal reaction can be represented by N is equal to twice that of resultant downward force, say Fr. That is the given condition. Now let us draw the picture. Here is the inclined plane is taken with the angle of inclination is theta. And here is the block is placed, or the body is placed. Here is the body is placed. Then we can write the forces which are acting on the weight of the body acts downward direction. Normal reaction is perpendicular to the contact surface between the body and inclined plane. That is normal reaction. And here mg can be resolved in two components. Mg cos theta. This is mg cos theta. And mg sin theta will be acting along the inclined plane. As that is the body moving downwards. Frictional force will be acting upward on the inclined plane. So now here resultant force. What about the resultant force? We have to write, say Fr is equal to mg sin theta minus F. Why? Because of, let us consider body is getting accelerated like this means. First of all, we have to write the vertical forces. N is equal to mg cos theta. As well as, what about the Fr? Fr is equal to mg sin theta minus F. Now Fr can be written as mg sin theta minus mu k into n. That can be written as mg sin theta minus mu k into mg cos theta. Now by substituting these two expressions, n is nothing but say mg cos theta, that is equal to 2 into Fr. That can be written as mg sin theta minus mu k into mg cos theta. Now here mg cos theta. Here we have mg is as common. That's why expression will be written as, say, 2 mg into sin theta minus mu k cos theta. Now mg gets cancelled. Now we have to find the angle between the inclined plane. So cos theta is equal to 2 into sin theta minus 2 into, instead of mu k, we know mu k is equal to 0.5. So that I will write 0.5 here about mu k into cos theta. Now cos theta is equal to 2 into sin theta minus 2 into 0.5 will be 1 into cos theta. So cos theta plus cos theta is equal to 2 sin theta. Now 2 cos theta is equal to 2 sin theta. Here 2 gets cancelled. Sin theta is equal to cos theta. It will be possible when theta is equal to 45 degree. Why? Because of sin theta is equal to sin 45. Sin 45 is equal to cos 45 is equal to 1 by root 2. Okay, so the required answer is nothing but Angle between inclined plane and horizontal, theta is equal to question mark, that is theta as 45 degree. Theta 45 degree. Okay. See here, a block slides down a slope of angle theta with constant velocity. A block slides down a slope of angle theta with constant velocity. It is then projected up with a velocity of 10 meter per second, g equal to 10 meter per second square, and angle of inclination is 30 degree. Angle of inclination is 30 degree. The maximum distance it can go up the plane before coming to stoppage. See here, initially block slides down. A slope of angle theta with constant velocity. So when it is moving with constant velocity, here we'll go through the diagram. See here, it is the angle of inclination theta. Here is the block. Of course, when the block is moving with uniform velocity, acceleration becomes 0. mg acts downward direction. mg acts downward direction. Here normal reaction acts perpendicular to the contact of the two surfaces, and horizontal component will be acting like this. Horizontal component of mg cos theta will be acting like this, and vertical component of mg acts along horizontal to the inclined surface. And in the case of a body is moving downward direction, means friction will be acting like this. Frictional force will be acting like this. At this situation, n is equal to mg cos theta. As well as frictional force. F is equal to mg sin theta. That is at under equilibrium condition. Now mg sin theta by mg cos theta is equal to F by n, frictional force by n, and that is equal to mu into n by n. Here mg gets cancelled. Mg, weight of the body gets cancelled, and normal reaction also gets cancelled. So finally we can get tan theta is equal to mu. Coefficient of friction is equal to tangent of the angle of inclination. That is tan theta is equal to mu. Now, when the body is thrown up, of course, this is the required data. When body is thrown up, so at this particular situation, when the body is thrown up, that is the friction will be acting along the direction of mg sin theta. Here is the force will be say capital F. Force becomes capital F. Now at this situation, resultant force F is equal to frictional force plus mg sin theta. Here we know normal reaction is equal to mg cos theta. See here, that is F is equal to, frictional force can be written as the product of coefficient of friction and normal reaction as well as mg sin theta. Now F is equal to mu into, instead of normal reaction we have to write mg cos theta plus mg sin theta. So now that is equal to, F is equal to, and we know tan theta is equal to mu. By substituting the, instead of coefficient of friction, tan theta, that is the mu can be replaced using tan theta into mg into cos theta plus mg into sin theta. By taking the mg common, mg into, and tan theta can be written as sin theta by cos theta into cos theta plus sin theta. Now cos theta gets cancelled. Cos theta gets cancelled. While that is the expression becomes F is equal to mg 2 sin theta, that is equal to 2 mg sin theta. Let us consider if the body is accelerating with acceleration a, then it can be written as ma, f equal to m into g into 2 sin theta. 2 sin theta. Of course, m gets cancelled. A is equal to 2g sin theta. A is equal to 2g sin theta. A equal to 2g sin theta. Now A equal to 2g sin theta. Now we have to find maximum distance. We have to find maximum distance block rest another block coming to stop. Coming to stop means final velocity v equal to 0. Final velocity v equal to 0 and initial velocity is given say 10 meter per second. So that by taking the equation of motion v square minus u square is equal to 2as. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. Now 0 square minus, instead of u have to write 10 square is equal to 2 into, here a will be the deceleration, as that is the body is moving up, that comes to rest means that will be deceleration. Due to the frictional force, velocity gradually decreases and becomes 0. That's why acceleration will be negative, that is so called as a deceleration, and a can be written as minus 2g sin theta into s. Now expression becomes minus 100 is equal to minus 4g sin theta will be 30. Theta is 30. So theta 30 degree and displacement s. Now s is equal to, now finally displacement s is equal to 100 by 4g sin 30. 100 by 4g sin 30. That is equal to 100 by 4 into 10 into sin 30 value 1 by 2. 2 ones, 2 twos. 10 ones, 10 tens. 2 ones, 2 fives. Final answer is 5 meters. Final answer is 5 meters. Okay. So here another problem. A body of mass 8 kg in limiting equilibrium. A body of mass 8 kg in limiting equilibrium over an inclined plane of inclination 30 degree. If the inclination is made 60 degree, the minimum force required to prevent the body from the sliding down is. So here given theta at the situation of limiting equilibrium. So in the case of a limiting equilibrium, frictional force will be equal to F. See here, there is an inclined surface with angle theta. Then frictional force will be acting like this. F will be acting like this. We know mg acts downward direction. And normal reaction perpendicular to the surface of the contact. And this is mg cos theta. And here F is nothing but mg sin theta. And also F is equal to mu into n. F is equal to mu into n is nothing but mg cos theta. N is equal to mg cos theta. So now instead of frictional force we have to write, say mu into mg cos theta is equal to applied force mg sin theta. Now mg getting cancelled. mg gets cancelled. That implies mu is equal to sin theta by cos theta, that is equal to tan theta, that is tan 30 degree. Tan 30 degree. So mu is equal to 1 by root 3. That is the coefficient of friction. That is the coefficient of friction. Now, the angle of inclination is changed from 30 degree to 60 degree. Then body ready to move. Yes or no? Then body not ready to move. Then body getting starts motion. So then, if theta changes from, if theta is equal to 30 degree changed to 60 degree, changed to 60 degree. Then resultant force will be right like this. Resultant force and inclination made 60, the minimum force required to prevent the body from sliding down. So that here Fr will be there. That means this is a resultant force, say Fr. And at that particular situation, as the body is ready to slide or the body is in motion, mg sin theta will be greater than the friction force. Then only body starts motion. So that, but we have to apply the minimum force to prevent the body from sliding down is Fr is equal to, Fr is the resultant force required to prevent the body from sliding down. So mg sin theta minus F, that equal to mg sin theta minus mu into n. Now mg sin theta minus mu into mg cos theta, that is equal to, what about the mass? Mass of the body is 8 kg. Mass of the body is 8 kg. And acceleration due to gravity given 10 meter per second square. So 8 into 10 into sine. Of course, if it is can be simply, it can written as a mg into. After given the expression, I will substitute. It may be somewhat easy to us. mg into sine theta minus mu cos theta. Now minimum force required. Minimum force required is Fr is equal to 8 into 10 into sine 60 minus, what is the mu value here? Determined, that is mu is 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 into cos 60. So that is equal to 80 into, what about sine 60? That is root 3 by 2 minus 1 by root 3 into 1 by 2. Cos 60, 1 by 2. I write in commonly 80 by 2 root 3 minus 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3. That is equal to 40 into root 3 into root 3. 3 minus 1 by root 3. That is equal to simply 80 by root 3 Newton. 80 by root 3 Newton is the resultant expression. If it is simplified, we can get 46.19. Fr is equal to 46.19 Newton. So answer will be 46.19 Newton, or simply 80 by root 3 Newton. 80 by root 3 Newton. So here is the calculation: 40 into 3 minus 1 by root 3, 40 into 3 minus 1, 40 into 2, 80, 80 by root 3. The simplification value is nothing but 46.19 Newton. 46.19 Newton. A block of mass 2 kg is lying on rough inclined plane. The force needed to move the block of the plane with uniform velocity by applying force parallel to the plane is 100 Newton. The force needed to move the block up with an acceleration of 2 meter per second square is x into 10 power 8 dynes. X into 10 power 8 dynes. The value of x is. So it is a dead question. So here here is an inclined plane. Here is an inclined plane with the angle of inclination theta. 2 kg block is placed. 2 kg mass of block is placed on the surface, inclined surface. See here, this is the block, 2 kg block, and as usual we know that mg, this is mg cos theta, this is angle theta, mg sin theta, as that is the force is applied to move the body upwards. Applied force will be taken like this, means frictional force will be acting along the direction of mg sin theta, and normal reaction which is balanced by the mg cos theta. Normal reaction which is balanced by the mg cos theta. So here given the force needed to move the block of the plane, force needed to move the block up. So force F is equal to F plus mg sin theta. F is equal to F plus mg sin theta. That can be written as, so F is equal to mu into n plus mg sin theta, that equal to mu into mg cos theta plus mg sin theta, that is equal to mg into sin theta plus mu k cos theta. Mu k cos theta. But given force F is equal to 100 Newton is acting. 100 Newton acting. That's why 100 Newton, that is 100 is equal to, F equal to 100 is equal to mg into sin theta plus mu k cos theta. So that is expression number 1. Expression number 1. Now, the force needed to move the block up with an acceleration of 2 meters per second square. Here, see here, block moving up the plane with uniform velocity. Uniform velocity means acceleration is 0. Now, by applying the force, some extra force, body should move with an acceleration of 2 meters per second square. Body should move with an acceleration of 2 meters per second square. That's why there must be a certain resultant force will be acting like this. So body is getting accelerated up to the inclined plane. Now, Fr is equal to F minus F plus mg sin theta. F plus mg sin theta. Now Fr, it can be written as Ma is equal to F minus mg is equal to F minus F dash. Can I write the F dash? Why? Because of we have to apply the certain force. F dash will be changed. Why? Because of we have to apply the more than F. We have to apply more than F. That's why it can be written as F dash minus it is nothing but mg into sin theta plus mu k cos theta. Now that value will be 100. See here, from expression number 1, that can be replaced. And mass of the block is 2 kg. 2 into acceleration 2 meters per second square is equal to F dash minus 100. That implies F dash is equal to 2 into 2 plus 100. Then F dash is equal to 104 Newton. F dash is equal to 104 Newton. F dash is equal to 104 Newton will be the answer. Okay, right.